My name's Howard Sorensen. I'm one of the co-founders of the South Summit Trails Foundation, and we're standing at the Oakley Bike Park, which has got two phases. Phase one is about 6 years old, and we just finished this last summer, phase two. Oakley Bike Park started from an idea that was born, 30 years ago, about doing a trail up the Weber River system between Peoa and the Uinta Mountains. We've been really fortunate that we've been able to create now 6 beautiful natural parks on a 7-mile trail system. And then it has a seventh park, which is this one you see behind me, the Oakley Trail Park. The beginnings of the Oakley Trail Park were 6 years ago. It was phase one, which is above the road. And that's a series of short trail systems for people to build skills on. It has loops in it, it has jump lines, it has some steeper terrain, and people enjoyed that for several years, but we were not getting the use that we really wanted and desired on phase one. So the way phase two came about was we actually gathered quite a spread of different demographics here in the valley, about 30 people. And it had mothers, it had bike team members, it had one professional, it had young beginner riders. And we just started getting input from these folks as to what it needed. This was important for Eastern Summit County because in Eastern Summit County we virtually did not have a bike park, and especially one that had jump lines and different skill sets. So we took that information. One of our first things was to say, where are we going to have a beginner trail that a beginner bike rider that's really never been on a bike could come out and actually start riding. The bike team, they were begging for features. Like they said, we need places that have drops, that we can learn to go off drops in races. And so it has features that have a small drop, a medium drop, and then an advanced drop. Another area that we have is the skill courses that have skinnies, planks, and different things to ride up and over. One of them has a teeter-totter. And then another very important feature in the park is a really quality pump track. Racers, when they're racing, they can pick up a lot of speed if they understand how to come up and over a small knoll and take advantage of that in gaining speed. And this pump track really helps. One of the other features that mothers asked for was, when I come up here and I have a high school son or daughter and they're riding, I've also got my toddler and they're busy. And so I need a playground. So we did add a playground to the pavilion that gives them both shade, water, restrooms. I think what this park does for the community is for one thing, it really helps people get off their screens. Really helps with mental illness for these kids to get out off those screens and stop comparing themselves to other people and get out and test themselves in an environment like this where they're in fresh air and just really accomplishing things on their bikes. And so I think what it's really doing is helping people gain confidence. It's helping them gain an appreciation for the great outdoors and really having a lifetime of getting off the screen and getting outside and just gives them a better, healthy self getting out like that. This phase two of the park is close to $700,000 for the cost of doing it. Virtually could not come about without help from grants, and the Utah Outdoor Recreation Grant was key, absolutely key, in helping us bring this vision and this dream to reality.